Well, good afternoon. We're here at Curzon Ashton and we're joined by the wonderful Jack Salkeld. How are you doing?
Fine, thanks, and thanks for coming.
No problem. Well, first of all, it's been quite the start for Curzon in the National League North. Second in the table, and you're one of only two unbeaten teams in the entire league. You must be delighted with the start that you've made.
Yeah, it's a really good start for the football club. Obviously, you know, like anything else, you dream of these starts in this league because, as we all know, it's a very tough league. But listen, we're going to keep our feet on the ground and keep striving and see where it takes us.
And it was a great season, of course, for yourself last time out. It was quite close in the end to getting those promotion spots. But even so, you've exceeded expectations. I spoke to Adam at the end of last season, and he said that he saw somewhere that Curzon were the sort of bookies' favourites to maybe go down. And obviously, you've done so well. How satisfying is it to be proving the doubters wrong?
Listen, as we always do that every season. This is our 9th season in this league. We're one of the teams with the smallest budgets. So, we're proud of that. We're proud of that. We're in this league and we're still doing the achievements what we're doing. So, as far as I'm concerned, listen, let's not get carried away. We might be 6 unbeaten now, but we could get beat 6 times on the trot now. So, listen, Adam, we all know directors of the football club, the supporters. We just got to keep plugging away and being proud of what we're doing in this football league.
And even after that great season last year, there were still people that sort of wouldn't give you the credit that you deserve. Maybe saying that it's sort of a one-off season. As you say there, you've been doing it you've been in the league 9 years now. People write you off every season, but you've shown from the start that you've had that you'll be right up there hopefully again this season.
Yeah, I mean that's the aim. Like anything else, when we speak to our manager in the summer, it's always thoughts where do we want to where do you want to go? The ambition is, can we get promoted? All right, then it's going to be hard because we've got one of the smallest budgets. But at the end of the day, we've got to keep believing in that. We're not going to say to our manager, where do you want to come? We want to say promotion, like anybody else would do. So Adam knows that. But listen, like I say, we've just got to keep working hard as a football club and keep working within the community like we always do as well. So yeah, I'm so proud of what we've achieved from last year, and this year so far. But listen, it's great what we're doing.
And there's been a lot of talk over the summer about sort of where the goals are going to come from. Obviously losing Tom Pearce last season, but goals don't seem to be an issue so far. Will Hayhurst, he's obviously got the most goal contributions of anyone in the National League now, so you must be delighted with that.
And assists.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will's doing really well. The team as a whole, the goals are coming from different areas, which Adam will be, pleased about. So listen, we've got our top scorer, we brought Jimmy Spencer in last season, which turned our season round. Obviously, he'd been injured. He got a shoulder injury in the summer, in pre-season. So he's started to come back now. So I think the team will even improve even more with Jimmy coming back into the side, who brings a lot of plays in play and creates a lot of chances.
And how pleased are you with the business that you've done in the transfer market and how well the signings have embedded themselves into the squad?
They're still doing that. Adam will always tell you, it takes a bit of time to players to come into the squad, like anything else. But Adam's very, very good. He's very astute in the market in terms of like what sort of player he wants in our football club. So Adam doesn't rush. He takes his time, and hopefully he brings the right character to the club. And I think you can see that they're a close knit squad. Only a small squad, because obviously the budget doesn't allow that to be big. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's really, really good what Adam does in terms of how they're dealing with players.
And one man he's brought in is goalkeeper Cam Mason, who obviously spent all that time at the club in the past. How happy are you to have him back on board?
Yeah, I mean, it was a real blow, losing Chris Renshaw in the summer. I felt that Chris, he moved house down Southport way. So we felt that we had to move quickly and getting a keeper in. So we looked at the Cam situation. So now Cam's with us. We're so happy we've got someone who's familiar with the club, who loves the club, and he's a great character. And and I can't envisage that the what he brings to the football club in terms of how he is as a person as well.
Yeah. And you've obviously made the new signings that we spoke about, but how important was it that you managed to keep hold of some of your crucial players from last year? You know, your Devon Matthewses, your Adam Bartons, players like that.
Oh yeah, that was critical to us to kick on this season if we could. Adam was very adamant that he wanted to keep the nucleus of players together, and as soon as the final whistle went on the last game of the season, Adam was working hard to talk to players, and he has done that. So, as far as I'm concerned, he's worked wonders getting these up, and we've got a lot of potential in the team. The Devon Matthews, the Poshers of the world. Young players who are hungry, who want to work for the football club. And we give them a platform as well, So, listen, at the end of the day, we're just happy we've got them sort of players at our football club.
And it's not just the first team that are doing well, of course. You've mentioned the under-21 side. How important is it that you've got these youth setups and, you've got a strong setup that you can keep bringing players through from?
Well, I mean, our junior section's one of the biggest junior sections about. We've worked hard over the years. I was very heavily involved in that. So, it's really important that because we have only a small budget at Curzon, can we produce players at the club? So we felt this year, as a junior setup, as a youth setup, that could we create a 21s team, and we have done this season, which is brilliant. And with our partners, UCFB, we really thank them for giving us the opportunity to come together, and it's created an under-21s team, which is fantastic, and hopefully we'll produce some players out of that going to our first team.
And as well as that, you've got a really strong women's setup. How important is the women's side of the game to yourselves?
Well, as we all know, the ladies, girls football has sort of like imploded in terms of what's happening with the England team, So and the women's league, so it's important. We've got a lot of girls teams in it within the club now. Another platform for our ladies team. The ladies team did really well in the league last season. Got to 2 cup finals. So yeah, it's really important that we have that within the football club, so every pathway can be achieved.
And just looking ahead, what are your sort of long-term aims for the club as a whole? Have you had time to think about maybe where you see the club in say 5 years' time?
It's a difficult one because obviously we don't know with finances. We're not sort of like we've got great sponsors, but we're not sort of like we haven't got an old tycoon or something like that. We're just an hard-working man club who can work hard. Getting sponsorship. All our revenue comes from what we do internally in terms of like the function room, the snack bar we have, the hire of the facilities. So, listen, you never know. 5 years is a long time. All right, then it's a good question, but hopefully keep being in this league. Within that 5 years, could we get one shot at going into the National League? You never know. But you only can dream, but we'll just keep working hard as a football club to try achieve them aims.
And just lastly, Curzon Ashton is obviously a club that has the community at the heart of everything it does. How sort of important is it that the community is involved in the club for yourself?
It's really important. We have the Curzon Foundation running side by side at the club. It means a lot to us as a club what we do in the community, because we are a community club, and I think it wouldn't be the same club if we didn't have that sort of facility at the club. So we got to keep working hard at that. That side of the club you know, is a separate entity to us, so that needs funding. So Mike, who runs that, works tirelessly to try and get the funding in, to try and get all these little things he does within the community. So, you know, we're happy that what Mike does, and we run with him with that. The other thing is, for me, is, as we all know, Curzon are probably one of the lowest in terms of like attendances, but our attendances went up 13% last season, which was fantastic. What we offer in this borough is, if you become a member, it only costs you £8 to watch Curzon Ashton football team at this level. And you know, I just want to sort of like put it out there that these incentives are there, and under 16s coming free, juniors get all a free season ticket, and them numbers are increasing, and that's only because our team's doing really well. But there's 50,000 people in Ashton as alone. I know we have 2 teams, and it's fantastic that we have 2 teams, and so between us, I think we should have better crowds. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, it's not just about Curzon, it's about Ashton as a whole. So if we can have like that sort of people coming together, it'd be brilliant, and I think we deserve it. Both clubs deserve it. So as far as I'm concerned, if we keep improving on that, I think it'll just get better and better, and continue our team keep producing, so that we can entice people coming through the gate.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us, Wayne. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.